Dear students, in this video, I am going to discuss a question. Write a note on project feasibility study. The same question appeared in GNDU University Examination 2018. So, first of all, we will discuss about what do you mean by project feasibility study. So, I just want to tell you one thing. Feasible means possible. So, feasibility means whether some idea will work or not. So, a project feasibility study, it is a written account of various activities to be undertaken by a firm and their technical, financial, commercial and social variables. So, in simple words, it's a study which states that what business is intended to be undertaken by the entrepreneur, whether it would be physically possible, financially viable, commercially profitable, and socially desirable to do such business. So basically, the objectives it serves are first, it facilitates planning of the business by setting guidelines for future action. Then it helps in procuring finance from various financial institutions and banks which ask for such detailed information before giving any assistance. Then it provides a framework for presentation of the information regarding business required by the government for granting licenses, etc. So it meets requirement by the government also. Then basically, a project report, in order to be useful, should contain the information. Number one, market analysis. So what is it? It is a study of knowing who all comprise the customers. For this, we require information on consumption needs, consumer behavior, what they want, what are their intentions, what are their motivations, their preferences, their attitudes and their requirements. Then administrative, technical and legal constraints which are impacting on the marketing of products, and past and present supply position, what are the import and export competition, then what are the distribution channels and marketing policies in use. So this will be the market analysis, and in this we have to carefully segment the market according to some criteria such as geographic scope, demographic and psychological profile of the potential customers. Then we have financial analysis. Financial analysis, the objective is to ascertain whether the proposed project will be financially viable in the sense of being able to meet the burden of serving debt, and whether the proposed project will satisfy the return expectations of those who provide the capital. So some certain aspects are to be looked into, like what will be the investment outlay and the cost of the project, what will be the means of financing, what are the sources of financing, and what is a break-even point. What is a break-even point? That is a point where there will be no profit and no loss. Then what will be the projected profitability? So certain questions we will have to dealt with. Then we have technical analysis. The issues involved in technical analysis of the proposed project may be classified into those pertaining to input analysis, throughput and output. So first we will talk about what is input analysis. It's mainly concerned with the identification, quantification and evaluation of project inputs, for example, machinery and materials. So we have to ensure that right kind and quality of inputs would be available at right time and cost throughout the life of the project. Then we have throughput analysis. It refers to the production, operations that one would perform on the inputs to add value. Usually, inputs received would undergo a process of transformation in several stages of manufacture. So, where to locate the facility? What would be the sequence? What would be the layout? What would be the quality control measures? So, these are the issues that need to be addressed. Then we have output analysis. This involves product specification. That is, what will be the color of the product, weight, length, breadth, height, functional features, chemical materials, properties as well as the standards to be complied with. For example, we have ISO, we have ISI, we have BIS. So this is about the technical analysis. Then comes the economic analysis. So what is economic analysis? Economics is the study of cost and benefits. So in regard to this, the entrepreneur is concerned whether the capital cost as well as the cost of the product is justifiable vis-a-vis the price at which it will sell at the market price. For example, technically silver can be extracted from silver bromide. Silver bromide is a chemical used for processing the X-ray and photo films. But it is possible. Possibility is there. But the cost of extraction is so high that it would not be economical feasible to do so. So we have to see the economical viability. Now, thing is possible, but we will have to study it from the point of view of cost and benefit. Then we have ecological analysis. The concerns that are usually addressed include what is the likely damage caused by the project to the environment? What is the cost of restoration measures required to ensure that the damage to the environment is contained within the acceptable limits? Then we have certain legal and administrative aspects. So, entrepreneur has to be sure about the administrative and legal issues involved in the project, like choice of the form of a business organization, registration, clearance, approvals from the diverse authorities. Then we have the clearances and approvals. Setting of the industrial unit requires the entrepreneur to obtain a number of clearances and approvals regarding land use, pollution control, and safety. So, in this regard, he would have to interact with the local government authorities. Like municipalities are there, village panchayats are there, state pollution control boards are there. So, in case he wishes to avail certain incentives under export processing zone, special economic zone, software technology park, or 100% export oriented units, so he would be required to register as such. So, maybe there are the certain products which require specific clearances from the relevant department. So he will have to get registered or get the clearances and approvals from the certain authorities. So these are the legal requirements which must be dealt with. So in short, we can say a feasibility study is a comprehensive analysis of the viability of the project. The study typically considers relevant data sources for determining whether a big idea is sustainable, achievable, affordable, and ideal, considering its scope, cost, location, and or overall economic impact. Thank you.